Good afternoon, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be filming a plan with me for the week of August 17th using the Tropical Abstract sticker book from Cassthetic Plans. So if you'd like to see that video, stay tuned. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull out my week. That was my currently, let's see. Okay, so this would be the week that we're pulling out. Let me go ahead and get this out. Okay. All right, so this book right here is actually, she released it last year for summertime. And right now, Cassthetic Plans is having a sale on her website where a bunch of the books are on sale, including this one. This one is actually 55% off on the website. It's originally $33 because it is a 45-page book, and it is on sale for $15. So if you want to grab it, I mean, I'm guessing she probably doesn't have a lot of copies left, so I would hurry up and grab that while you can. I do have an affiliate link and I would appreciate that as well. So I will link that below in my bio. But let's go ahead. I can kind of just show you a quick little flip through even though this has already been posted. But it has these matching sets that go in there. So there's the first set. This is one of my favorite sets. So this is my second copy of the book. So I do have another book that I had used, but I could not leave this steal behind. So I decided to grab the other copy so I could kind of show you. So I'm going to be using this first set today. I think it's a good transition. I'm not quite ready to move into the fall stages yet. I'll probably do this week and next week as my last two summer spreads, and then I'll probably start the first week of September moving into the fall spread, the fall spreads. So I just wanted to kind of like do a few more summer spreads before the season is officially gone from us. All right, so I'm going to use this set. Now, typically she has, I'm not sure if I got an error book, but she has, typically every page has one clear and one paper. These are actually both clear, but then moving forward, you have a paper, a clear, a paper, a clear, and then you have like a paper and a clear of the florals. And then of course, all the boxes will always be on paper. So you get 2 pages of those boxes, and then you're going to get 2 pages of these with the bullet points as well. And then what I like about Cassie is that she actually pre-builds some clusters for you. So these are stickers that are already made into clusters. So you do get 2 pages, both of those on paper as well. So that will be the set, and I'm going to be using this set, like I said, today. So I do like to always start with those cluster boxes because I like to put my function down a little bit first and then decorate around it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these pages right here. And I like how she fills in like some of the excess space with a couple different stickers as well. So that makes it nice. So I am going to grab this larger cluster. So let's go ahead and get that. I always like to put the larger cluster on the weekend. So I think I'm going to put it on Saturday and Sunday here. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to do it down below. Maybe I'll do it in the middle. So I'm just going to line that up on Saturday and then just kind of let that spill over into Sunday. So then now I have the box for Sunday, and then I have these for Saturday because typically on the weekend we like to do fun things on the weekend, so I can always write those in the bigger boxes. And then what I want to do is I want to take the other 2 clusters and maybe put them on the other side of the page just to balance it out, and then I can throw in some other boxes and decor through it. So let's grab this bigger cluster, and I'm going to put this on. Let's do Monday and Tuesday. Let's see. Maybe I'll do Tuesday and Wednesday. I haven't decided. No, I'll do Monday and Tuesday. So I'm going to pull this up here. So I think I am going to put like another box like on Tuesday just because I can't really write in that. And I'll just kind of add on to that cluster once I'm ready to do it. And then let's do the other cluster, and I'm going to do that down here at the bottom of Wednesday, so then I kind of have the balance with all the clusters. So let's go ahead and grab this one. We'll put this here on Wednesday. Okay, so there we go. So now I have like, you know, those clusters kind of balanced out, and I can fill in the other ones. I do want to take these other two decorative stickers. I think what I want to do is, I think I'm going to put this one at the bottom because I like how that butterfly is flying down, and I could just put it down here at the bottom. Okay. So there's that one down there. And then I'm going to put the other one on the top over here. It reminds me of a sun a little bit. So I'm just going to put that at the top of Wednesday. Because like I said, on Tuesday, I'm going to throw another box right here just so I have a little bit of that function on Tuesday as well. So I'll kind of have that box layer off of there. And I think I'm going to grab an orange one because I have an orange over there. So I'm just going to grab a skinny one and just kind of put that just so I have something to write in. And it's going to come off of this little cluster here. So there we go. So now I can actually write in the box. So I feel like that's kind of crooked. I cannot have my stickers be crooked. It drives me nuts. My friend Ray, like, he purposely angles his stickers and it looks so good when he does it. And then when I do it, I'm like, nope, doesn't work. I think it's just, you know, probably in my head, but still. Okay, so I think down here, so it looks like with the colors, I only have the pink, the blue, and the orange. So I feel like since I have the blue and I have the pink bigger, I might do another orange, but do a slightly bigger one down here. So let's take, I think first though, I want to put some decor and kind of like decorate it. So let's go to grab one of these decorative elements. And I think I'm going to stick with the paper just because these are all paper. So I feel like if I don't use paper, then it's going to look kind of like strange having half clear, half paper. I really like this like head right here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this, well, I kind of want a bigger one in the corner. So let me take a look. Actually, let me look at the flowers. I think what I'll do, okay, this is perfect because I have a corner flower right here in the book. So we'll go ahead and get this corner flower and I'll put this down in the corner and then I'll kind of angle this off of the flower. So let's lay this one down here. Kind of have that crooked, but that's okay. And then I want this one, I think I'm going to have it kind of coming off of it over here. And then I want to put I want to completely cover the butterfly, but I don't want to cover the head as well. So let me just shift it over just a tad, just because I don't want it coming too much into Tuesday, because I do want to put a few bullet points down. So let me just shift it slightly, just so it kind of covers up that area a little bit more. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one and then do a skinny pink one over here. So let's have this one kind of off center there. Let's see if I can get it a little bit straighter. And then let's do a skinny pink one that's kind of with it. So I know that does give me a lot of function on, oh shoot. I'm actually going to lower those because I don't want to go across her face. So let me just lower this orange one. That's what I love about Cassie's stickers too, is they peel up so nicely on the pages. So I feel like, you know, I don't have to worry about using wax paper or anything anymore. Okay, so that kind of goes in the corner there. I do want to put, I think, a couple bullet points. Usually Monday I get a lot of stuff done, so I think that's why I like to kind of, you know, it's the start of the week, so it's kind of like my refocus for the week. So let's go to the bullet points. So I'm going to grab a couple of these bullet points here. I think I'm going to do 3 and do 1 of each color. That way I could just have like 3 things to check off. So I'm going to do some here, and then over here on this side I'll do a couple. So let's see, I might do here and here just because I have a lot of function over here. And then if I do those, then I can maybe put like some more boxes. I'll probably put some boxes down here and then up here just to kind of balance it out. So I'll put the bullet points here and here. So I feel like if I put them here, that, I mean, I could fit them here. Maybe I'll do here and here. Because then I can put like a quote or something like here in the middle. So let's see. Okay, so let's do the orange one at the top. So let's do orange, pink, and then blue at the bottom. Okay. Because I think what I'll do is I think I'm going to put it like a quote here, and then maybe I'll do like another quote somewhere. I might do the quote here. So maybe I'll do the bullet points here and here. I just feel like I need something on the top with bullet points just because, you know, it kind of balances it out. So let's actually do it on the top, because then I can put some decoration up top here. So let's grab one of each color again. Okay, so we did orange on the top. So let's move it down a little bit just so we have room for that decor. We can do our pink one. Then we have our blue one. Okay. And then I'll do the 3 down here at the bottom. So let's grab orange, pink, and blue again. So we'll do orange. I just kept it cohesive with the colors that I did. All right, I feel like I need to shift that up slightly just because I don't want to write into the butterfly. Let me see if I can lift that back up. Okay, there. So now I have some bullet points on the day. Now I am going to use these headers from Sam's Crafty Plans. So I'm gonna grab, I'm just gonna grab 3 to-dos. I'm just gonna name it to do across the way, because those are gonna be all to-do lists that I use for the bullet points. So we're just gonna put them all as to-dos. So let's do to-do. Here I'm gonna have to-do, but I'm not gonna push this down all the way, because if I have some decor, I might have to lift that up. And then here, I'll put this one down here. Okay, so let's get some decor for the top up here. Let me see if I have a flower that I can cut. I think this one would be good right here, because then I can use the remaining piece someplace else. So let's go ahead and pull this one up. Because then I feel like I could just do a tiny bit off of that. So let's see, so right about here. So let me grab my scissors. Okay, so let me just lift up this to-do. That way I can lay this down up top. And then what I can do is I can put the to-do kind of over it. There we go. And then this one, was thinking down here, but I feel like that's too similar to that one. So let me see. I could do it off of here just to make this cluster bigger and just to fill in. Because I mean, I have the function here, and then I could have function up here to write on Friday. So I might do that, because then I can put, I'll put the quote kind of layering over it too. So yeah, let's go ahead and just do that. Just make the cluster even bigger. Okay, so there we go. So that's going to be a gigantic cluster. Okay, let's see. I do want to have a few more scraps up top just to kind of complete this, and then maybe something else over here. And then I feel like I need something coming from the corner as well. So let me look at my decorative elements. So let's see. So I already have this one and this one. I kind of think this would be kind of cool looking in, but I think it would be weird to have like two that way looking in. Oh, I have some other decorative elements that are not. Okay, so let's take trying to look and see what I have so I can get something that I don't. I kind of want something with a circle because I think that would balance out the circle. So I might take this one because I don't have this peach one on the cluster. So then I can kind of have this be in the corner, and then I can use the other elements and other spots of it. Okay, so let me save that scrap. Let's just cut off the excess on this side as well, because the circle part would be kind of cool coming off the top here. So I think I'm actually going to put this part on Sunday. So I'm going to have it kind of coming off the page slightly, just so I have like a tiny bit of room to write. And I actually think this orange piece I'm going to put right here next to this one, just to kind of fill in that extra spot and kind of give it some more character. So let's just trim off this little corner that I have. I'm not going to save that part of the scrap. Okay, so let's see. I really wish I had some of these individual elements in paper, because I feel like it would be kind of weird now to do it with. I feel like I do need one more butterfly though. Let's see, maybe I could put, I have those butterflies there, this one, so I feel like I need something else. I don't want to put much more up top though. That's the issue that I have now. I think what I'm going to do on Sunday, right next to this other one, is I'm just going to take this red hibiscus that's already cut and just kind of put that right here. Like I said, I don't want to cover too much of that because I can still write in like when we go to church on Sunday. I need like one more sticker that I can just trim a little bit off here and put some over here. I think I need a small element. So that one's already up top, so I might just leave it as is there. So let's just pull a couple quotes. Now this book doesn't have any quotes, but I do have Tropical Oasis from Porter Arts Design that has quotes in the back, and I think that these would match these quotes. So let's see. I might do really like this out of office one, even though I'm not really out of office. It just still kind of goes with that. I'll just pretend like I'm on vacation. And I think like that would kind of fit cute like right here. So let's put that one there. Let's see. I might do the Sunshine State of Mind. I really like the tropical vibes and I Like Cutie. I should have used that, but then I feel like I wouldn't have enough room for that. So let's just put this one right here. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple more boxes. So let me just grab one single. I'm going to grab a hot pink box here. And then that's not the right book. So let's grab a hot pink box and let's see. I'm just going to have this one here. And then maybe I'll grab a blue skinny. Well, I don't want too many boxes. So let's I feel like the pink would be the best balance over here too. So I wanted to grab a skinny box for over here, just the right on Friday. I feel like I'm like clustering this bit up over here. Just gives me a little more room to write on those days. Okay. I feel like I'm like missing something else over here, but I might just because I don't want to move the quote down because then I would have the quotes across from each other. I might just leave it and then just maybe do some block lettering there. So there's my spread for the week of August 17th through the 23rd. This is using Cassthetic Plans Tropical Abstract. If you do want to grab this book, like I said, it is on sale right now for 55% off. So this book is a 45-page book that is on sale for $15. So don't wait to grab it. And then please, if you would consider using my affiliate link in the bio below, I would really appreciate that. That helps support my small family. So I do appreciate everything and as well. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.